Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Monster Interrupted. We're playing Pathfinder Abomination Vaults, Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Legacy Edition currently, which is the original edition. We haven't got into the core edition yet. Not sure if we will, we shall see. When last we left your heroes, you guys were in a bit of a tangled mess, shall we? And had just freed the mighty Krega from his noose. And Dubsy had managed to get out of his tangled mess with Cognul aiding and Kenro aiding Krega. But it's not over. Just as things calmed down, you guys had opened a door in the north side of the room, and Gregor had stepped through it, peeked into a hallway. The hallway is 10 foot wide, door being on the south end and on the bottom side of the hall, and 20 feet long. So the proverbial 8 squares. Turning his back to you and stepping through your square, trying to flank Krega to help him down, Gregor gets you down. Just in time for the tiniest of snick noises, the tiniest of click noises. And a spike comes flying out of the wall and directly at our half-orc. Excuse me while I target your friend. Range spike attack comes flying at Krega, and as he leans back, you hear the click and snick, and then he leans forward to grab you, and Krega, you see the spike just come flying, narrowly missing his head by an inch, and impale into the far wall behind. And then they let you guys down. What do? Then you guys got down and all this stuff, and everyone's like, are you okay? And we're okay, and everything's standing there. And then, like, the only one that saw this going down is Krega. And, of course, Gregar's looking around wondering what that big chink in the wall was. What do you guys do? Perhaps there's more danger. Don't let the battle music fool you. I'm sure everything's fine.
Should we roll initiative?
I can keep you in current initiative, which will put us at Kenro at the top.
What do you see in the room, guys?
Oh, just a dark hallway. Sorry, Eric's not here tonight. So. Nothing, just dark hallway. And, wow, that was close.
Do you think it's safe to proceed? Because I don't know if we want to leave this place or stay around. I'm a little beat up. What do you think, my friends?
Get Dubsy up here. I have all my hit points. Big smile from Eric, because I think I roboted him last time. Kept him out of the fight.
Well, it's not a bad thing to have our shield welding dwarf be follow and take the lead.
Dwarf's a monk.
Through the hallways, at least.
Dwarf's a monk, got no shield.
What's that? Oh,
Dwarf is a monk, has no shield.
Sorry, he's a shield in the other game.
The oh yeah, Eric plays the that's right. That's true.
That's true.
It's been a while. It's been a couple months since we played this. I'm not moving until somebody has a look at the floor all around me. Gregor's hanging on to Kenro's shoulder, and he's on one tiptoe. I don't want to move. Which brings us to Dubsy. Yeah.
Krega, can you check the floor and see if there's any kind of traps or anything? That's not really my specialty.
Why is Dubsy in here twice?
I can smash the floor with my hammer or my axe.
Dubsy, can you
my mom.
check it for things more finessely? I think that you'll break things, big guy, and that's the last thing we want.
I mean, sure, I guess I can.
Okay. Sliding into the room, moving into Krega's square, having a look, moving into Eric's square, into Gregor's square, having a look, and the safest, or without much choice of being able not to stop in a friendly square, moving to the north, maybe, or further into the hallway. What do you want to do?
Let's go north.
Okay. Moving into the north. Ever so daintily. ever so suspensely. Looking around carefully, you don't see a second trap where you and Gregor are standing, but you do see a very, very thin cord made out of hair. Someone's strung a tripline and set off a car alarm. Can you guys hear that? Never mind. Someone's run a tripline made out of actual hair, and it's been tripped and cut by Gregor. So the trap right here is sprung, and that's all you find, Dubsy.
It's looking pretty good, guys. The trap that was here was, set off. Good job, Gregor. Slap him on the back.
He still doesn't want to move. So you're saying it's okay?
I think it's good to proceed until the door.
Okay. Who goes next? Gregor. Okay. What do you guys want Gregor to do? Do you want him up front with you guys, on point, moving with Dubsy, or you just told him it's clear? What do you guys want to do?
I think Gregor, up point, especially if he's got full health, is probably
okay.
Help us at least.
Gregor moves. Gregor moves forward. I'm sure. I'm going to roll some perception for Gregor here. I'm sure Eric would want to be exceptionally wary after what happened. Like, not that he doesn't trust Dubsy, but he's definitely a cautious player. I would say, yeah. I'll agree here. Give him every chance. Right. Perception. He takes a step forward into the next square, and nothing happens. He moves through the square, and then we hear snick, click, and the spike comes flying out of the wall. Sorry. Comes flying out of the wall right at Gregor's head. And it pops out of the wall and just jams. So we hear this clink noise, but it doesn't actually leave the chamber and get to the far side. It actually jams. And there's a spike sticking out of the wall, not from the far side, but from the side it was supposedly ejected from. And Gregor slowly turns and gives the most murderous glare at Dubsy. It stops moving.
See, I knew that was going to happen, and so I never want to tell you that. You gotta trust me.
At the end of the hall, a door opens, and a Morlock steps through. And starts babbling a warning through the door at whoever might be on the other side. And starts hopping up and down, waving his club at you. I'm one single guy, so I don't think I'm going to run up.
Is everything okay in there, guys? You're being awfully quiet.
Cognul. It's Dwarf's turn, guys. Enemy spotted. A second trap set off in the hallway. Way at the back. Corey can't see. What would you guys want the dwarf to do? Stay put or come up front?
Shoot a divine lance at it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His movement can put him in front of Dubsy. Oh no, his speed's only 20. He only has 4 squares. His movement can put him behind Gregor, in front of Cognul. A single move, eyeballing the target, and with his little holy symbol and his divine knowledge, he casts Divine Lance Where are we here? It's pretty cool when you guys start knowing how the other players play. I feel much better. Instead of me just like, oh, yeah, he totally would have stepped on that trap. It's like, oh, you guys sent him up there. Look, there's a Morlock. Kill it. Kill it with vengeance. Divine Lance. You cast Divine Lance at this Morlock. And with a 10, it falls short. Don't worry. Always could happen to any dwarf his age. Swing and a miss from Cognool. Is that a double? Yes, it is. It's 2 actions. Okay, so that's Cognool done. Next, we have Kraga. Shrugging off what's left of this damn rope. Your weapon's on the floor. Or did we keep it in your hand and you were trying to cut with it? I can't remember.
No, I think I dropped.
Okay. Weapon on the floor. Friendlies in front of you. A room that's trapped at this end for sure. And an enemy at the far end. At least we declare him to be enemy. What would you want to do, Kraga?
I will pick up my maul.
Okay.
I will activate. I will enrage myself.
Okay.
Draconic Rage.
That's a single action or 2? I can never remember.
I think it's a single. It doesn't say. It doesn't actually have any action. Oh, wait. That's. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah, 1 action. And then. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can move. So my movement's also 20. Oh no, my speed's 25, it says.
Yeah, so that give you 5 squares.
Let me just check if the breastplate. Yeah, so the breastplate is -5 speed penalty. That I'm
Okay,
wearing.
so that would be 20, so 4 squares.
Yeah, which is the exact 4 is the amount of squares I need to move to get in front of
Now,
the
as a barbarian, sometimes there's talents and feats that by second or level that gives you extra movement.
Yeah, okay.
So just double check the front page of your character, and it should have a speed listed. And if you've taken those talents, it have shoved down the math for you. So, very front page, bottom left, it should say. And if you've got extra barbarian movement, it might bring you back up to 25. Let's have a look here. Speed, no, it says 25. Now if you go to your inventory, you have your breastplate equipped.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm surprised it doesn't automatically
no, it should.
reduce.
Oh no,
It's
this
okay.
is just a breastplate. I think that the speed. Yeah, because your strength is over 16.
Oh.
Right. So if your strength is
negates.
under 16, then it's too heavy and it slows you down. You take the penalty.
Oh, I'm a silly boy.
No,
Okay.
that's a new thing. That's a new thing. That's pretty
I'll
cool,
just-
though, eh?
I'm just gonna hold position and look intimidating with my raging fury.
Okay. Do you have intimidating glare where you can eyeball him and demoralize him from here? No.
I checked. I wanted to, but
Okay. Not yet. Okay. All right. That's fine. No.
Are you trained in intimidation, Matt or Kraga? Kraga, are you trained in intimidation?
Yes.
Because if you have an action, you can demoralize the guy. You can, like,
Intimidate.
yeah,
Just with like a regular skill check.
If it works, he becomes frightened. So at least it's kind of something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're through 2 people and beyond a doorway, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of a bonus, or you a penalty.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But if you
Minus.
want to rage and go, oh my god, what's beyond that door? Rrr, Hulk smash. Yeah, that's kind of scary. So,
Do you want me to put in -1?
And if it doesn't speak his language, it takes a -4 penalty to the check.
Yeah, what languages do you speak?
Definitely not
You don't speak Undercommon?
Undercommon,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Give me a flat check, like a concealment. Yeah, you're fine.
14.
I can see you rage away, intimidate away. You unfortunately still got to take the -4. Thank you, Drew. So take a -4, but say mean things about my mommy. Go right ahead. See how I feel about that.
Ah, my old nemesis. I've been waiting, burning with rage to find you again and rip you apart limb from limb.
My mom's your old nemesis? Huh? The little dude's like, what? What'd you get?
I got a 7.
Yes, well, no. Nice try. Nonsensical, sorry.
He's looking at me and he just hears...
From beyond the room, through the doorway, in a larger room from an echo, you hear the shriek twice of a name, like somebody is summoning someone. And then loud, shrieky chanting. This person is not shy about screaming its spells in outrage. And that's my turn, someone around the room, which brings us to Ken. And
Hey guys, all right. Did you hear that scream, or was that just me that heard it? Nah. So if the guys heard, did the guys hear the scream as well, or did everyone hear it, or just?
oh yeah. Actually, I think
outside
it's
the room there, I would have heard
I think
it.
someone.
I haven't even- yet.
Someone. I think I have a name. Grothlot. Grothlot. Like someone's yelling at someone, like their name, summoning them, and then kung fu, kung fu, magic, blah. Yeah, tired.
Sounds like
Yeah,
they're
no,
calling guys. Do we want to stay here and kick this guy's ass, or do we want to get out of here and heal up a little bit? And as I'm doing that, I will cast the Divine Lance. Actually, I'll walk into the room, I guess. I'll move in and help with some aid here.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do you want to move north and just... Where do you want to go? Yep.
Go to that there? Can you see where
Yep.
I go there? There.
Yeah, just north of Greg.
Yep.
It jammed you up there. Let's just move you
There we go.
manually.
Now
you
I'm
go.
there.
Okay. Come to the fourth and give a divine... What's a divine lance from Cognual is he just has this confident grin, like, I'm religious and you didn't know. And he puts his palms up and does this sort of forward chopping knife hand, and then phew, divine lance a la Torag, right? What's a divine lance sound or look like from the goddess of lust and vengeance? Are you like hip thrusting or what?
Seeing as her main symbol is the wasp, it's going to look like a big ass stinger coming right at the guy holding my symbol. and it'll look like
you turn around and show some cheek, and you get like a little tailbone, and well,
I wouldn't say it's
stingers
gonna
in the
come out of my
back. I'm
ass,
just
but,
saying. Yeah.
I'll grab the holy symbol. You utter a little player in Callistra. We need the lance, and kind of out of me, kind of I'll lay my hand out, and as the hand comes out, the stinger kind of comes from that.
Okay, you're all targeted, sir. Have at me.
Right.
Cast your spell.
And it's a, what is it here? Is it an attack roll?
Yeah, there should be a dice cast button. If
There it
you
is.
open
There,
it
yep.
up.
You start making like seductive movements, almost like a
That's a
dancer.
12. Thing doesn't like me either. Doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Unfortunately, it's a cool spell, but there's attack roll, and if you throw something and miss, then it's a miss like any other miss, unfortunately. Those spells are 2 actions. You are done, sir, which brings us to Dubsy.
Dubsy will delay until after his turn.
After whose turn?
The
The
wiry human.
The Grimlock?
Yeah.
The Morlock, sorry. Okay. I'm going to put you... I'll just put you on that initiative just below his. Which brings us to Dark Mantle. I believe... Okay. Spell or charge in swinging? What do you want? What do you want Gregor to do, guys? I could see him doing either. I could see him getting in there with Warflail. I could see him opening up with a spell from this spot. Does his little
As
10-foot
he
charge.
close, I think he'd be more of a melee guy when he's in close range if he's a monk.
He's not had much luck with his spells. Okay. With his war flail.
You're mixing up Gregor and Cognul again, Troy.
Am I? Oh, jeez. Okay. You said he was a monk.
No, Gregor is not a monk.
Gregor is a magus. And he's
Okay,
playing
so
a
he does
half orc. Corey is playing a dwarf who has no
That's
shield
what
and
it
is a
was.
monk.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
Sorry.
That's all right. Hasn't been that long, surely. This is what happens when Troy goes off and starts like home games on his own. Now he's in a couple games around town and can't keep everybody straight. Shame on you, but good for you. Gregor Darkmantle, the half-orc magus, has Warflail and magic. What do you guys want him to do? Move in with the Warflail or try to... He does... Actually, most of his magic casts on the weapon to move in, so...
Yeah, is there something you can cast on his weapon and attack?
Likely. Likely. Where are we here?
I think that's his signature, right? Casts a spell on his weapon as he attacks.
Yeah, like Shocking Grasp or whatever. I'm going to cast Magic Weapon on my weapon. Magic Weapon. His Warflow glimmers with magic energy. The target becomes a +1 striking weapon, gaining a +1 bonus attack rolls and doubling my dice of damage. There we go. Let's make this count. Rushing in, he takes a step forward and we hear click and snick. And guess what happens? Sorry, Eric. Not my fault. A spike. Another one goes flying towards it, and this time actually hits him. 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage. And Gregor takes 11 points as a spike comes flying and impales him in the shoulder, but does not break his charge because he only needs to take that step forward. He is diagonally adjacent to his foe. Casting a spell. What about spell disruption, Drew? Let's talk about taking damage when you're in the middle of spell casting.
I believe it's only if it's a critical hit, but I will double check that.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like last season of Age of Ashes to me. Been playing a lot of Star Wars with those guys. We're just getting back into Age of Ashes. If you're listening to this now, because this is going to drop right away, we actually have Drew lined up for a cameo in our Friday night Age of Ashes show. Not at the beginning of the season, though. They got to go through the portal and get to where Drew is lying in wait to join the party. It's an interesting story. But, yeah, look forward to that. This season's cameo for Age of Ashes Season 3, the Elven Portal podcast, with our main cast on Friday nights. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like you said, it's got to be a crit, which did not happen. So he comes forward, he casts a spell, and with the mightiest of swings, he warflails at the Morlock, but it didn't look like I had him targeted, so let me just drop this on there. He swings and misses. Sorry, guys. And the spell fizzles. That is the price you pay. Now, if he hit, would have done a crap ton of damage. If it misses, oh, wait a minute. Hang on a
Magic
second.
weapon is or stays on for a while.
Yeah. Hang on a second. I'm thinking of like Shocking Grasp. 1 minute. Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, then I want to stay for at least a minute, guys. I got 10 rounds. 10 rounds of fighting, and then I'll retreat, right? Which brings us to the actual Morlock. The Morlock swings his club at the nearest target, which happens to be our champion, who's not here tonight. Swings his club at Eric, whacks him in the knees. Sorry, dude. 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. Hits him heavy, and now, thanks to the party urging, not my fault, Gregor Darkmantle has 8 hit points and 18 wounds and is now on par with the rest of the party. But I'm afraid I'm not done. I am terribly sorry. With a -5 penalty And a second attack. The little bugger swings. Oh, actually, he with a -4 penalty, he actually leans in and tries to bite Gregor. And actually bites his teeth, sinking into Gregor's leg. And luckily not as much damage. He takes another 7 points. And Gregor the Mighty is just getting shredded here and standing with 1 hit point. And as my final action, the Morlock takes a step action, so he does not provoke, back through the doorway. Which brings us to Dubsy. Dubsy, what do you do?
What way did that door swing? Did it swing towards the Morlock, or did it swing in towards our room?
No, towards Morlock.
I think what I'll do is I'll take a step towards Gregor.
Okay, into the open square south of Kenro, yeah.
Yep, and just try to, steady him. He looks pretty hurt.
Okay, he's all right.
And
do you have anything you can throw or wield against the Morlock in the doorway? You do have a shot.
I do have a dagger. I might give that a throw.
Okay. Take a step, draw a weapon, and toss, and I'll target the Morlock for you. Okay. I forget, what's soft cover? 2 or 1? I think it's just 1, right?
Soft is 1.
Okay. Because it's on an angle, I'm not going to say Ken's in your way, but give me a -1 because he's in the doorway. He's using the door frame for a little bit of cover.
Okay.
And he throws.
21.
And hits. Yes. Your dagger buries deep in his shoulder, and this thing yelps with pain.
4 damage.
Did you pay extra money to have your dice glow like that? That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Dice light.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very cool. Glowing dice. Sorry, how many points?
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. He looks pissed off. Not overly injured. But you did get him. Which brings us to Cognul. Where is Cognul? Oh. Kraga. You were in the doorway. You picked up your weapon. You raged. And then you used an action to be intimidating. So I still got you back here through the doorway. In the doorway is Corey, Cognul, the dwarf. What would you like the dwarf to do, guys? Head up there and keep this guy from getting away or getting reinforcements. Run up and shut the door.
Gorilla stance.
Yeah. Yeah, no, acrobatics is always good, right? Let's see here. Abilities. Gorilla stance. He lowers himself to ground, taking an imposing knuckle walking stance. While in the stance, you can make gorilla slam on an attack, dealing 1d8 bludgeoning damage instead of d6. Brawling group, +2 athletics checks and climb. So his damage goes up. So when he gets all King Kong, all right, he goes into gorilla stance, which I think is a single action. Yes, single action goes into gorilla stance. And if you guys want, he can charge right up to that door and give that buddy guy a smack. Yeah? We're a podcast. I need you to say it so Eric doesn't listen back to
No,
the
I know. I'm just thinking. I'm like, that's like the obvious choice, but he'd be
what would Corey do?
He'd be blocking the doorway is all.
That does sound like Corey, though.
Yeah. Up he goes. Have faith that a gorilla boy will strike true where we have not. Where are we here? Goes into gorilla stance, comes forth, and with the mighty dwarven foo attack, gets a 16 and unfortunately a miss.
There wasn't a 4th trap, was there?
It's funny you should say that. Funny thing you should say that. Not to be a dick, but yeah, there is. Where are we here? Mm-hmm.
In my defense, it was really dark in here.
You only searched the one square and said all good. You didn't go along. Cognil takes a spike. Oh no, Cognil. No, buddy. Oh, sorry. That's 2 hits. What I meant to do was just damage. 11 points to Cognil, and he too is critically wounded. Not down, but critically wounded. He's still got 8 hit points. He's fine. He's fine. Kraga, Silvertusk, you are up, sir.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Okay. You want to get to the front of the line so you can get some action going?
I can't move through enemies though.
No, what I'm saying is like you could at least get up to, like underneath Corey and be ready for first in line to kick ass.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
I have no ranged.
Actually, there. I know it looks cheesy, but there is something you can do. Where are you? You can come up beside Corey, post on the door, still reach through Corey in the door, and still strike the Morlock. It's -2, 1 for the door and 1 for Corey, but it is possible if you want to get your hits in.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay, you're raging, so you've got some extra strength going, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me target the bad guy. Yep.
I put in -2 in the modifier.
Okay, thank you. And roll, swing, batter, swing, roll.
Oh, I hit him with 17.
Nice. See, you just have to believe. I believe. And damage,
Just in
sir.
the heart of the cards. I mean,
What are you
those-
swinging? What's your weapon?
It's a big ass maul.
There you go. Up over the head. Hey, look, the dwarf is short. He squats down and he's leaning forward low on his knuckles, so you just line right over his head and bang. And he does
15 damage.
15 points of damage. A solid hit right in the chest. Sends the sucker staggering, reeling inside of his square. Though
Leaves
still
a
there.
singe. Leaves like a burn mark where I hit him because the fire damage from my draconic rage.
Oh, nice. It does. But this is a tough little dude. He's got more in him than most Morlocks. Right hand to the king. You move up. You swing. Did you want to try a second swing at negative Watsa?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Did you want to move again into a different position? Or are you happy here where you can swing if you have to?
Nope, I'm happy here. I'll just burn my
All right.
last action.
Yeah. Okay. Ways away. Fast can I move? 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10. Dean. Where are we here? Something not nice. This way comes with the spike launchers triggered. It's very unlikely they're going to be reloaded at this time. More chanting. It's time for some more chanting from our leader in the other room. Spell number 2 goes off. Kenro.
Is that
Good
door
news,
open
Ken.
right now?
What door?
The door that in front of Cogno. It's
Yeah.
still open. Okay.
Yeah.
Did Cogno tell us what he saw in there, or what he could see?
He's just fighting. Right.
Well, I'll run to this empty corner here, I guess. 5, 10, 15.
Okay, so you're below Cogno.
Below Cogno,
Okay.
so I can see into
Okay.
the room there. And now I have an
Okay.
actual view on the Warlock and the whatever else is through there, right?
Right. Give me perception in the tower. Yeah.
Um,
And I can give you some details.
okay.
It's not that you don't see anything. You can clearly see that something going on, but what exactly? Well, that's really good. Okay. Leaning down, hunched down on his knuckles, right in front of you is Cognual, right? Removing his hammer and his branding mark. Kraga takes a step back. Through an open doorway, a tough, buff-looking Morlock at about half hit points, if you pay attention to how moderately I've been wounded, is standing there with his club blocking the door. The room opens up in every direction. You do see the back wall 15 feet back, and you do see a corner 15 feet or 5 feet to the right of that, though the room seems to open up wider than you can see to the left. Okay? But past the door, 10 feet behind the first Morlock, is a Morlock in robes standing on a makeshift throne, chanting and dancing around.
Okay. Sounds like it sounded like a spell that we heard, kind of like it sounded like magical chanting that we heard coming from the room, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Through gritted teeth, Cognual recognizes this guy. Do you remember he told you a story about meeting the Morlock self-proclaimed king, and so that they weren't killed, they agreed to a suicide mission to go take on the Drake. They just hid him and the halfling.
That's where we found them, right? Was in that.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but yeah, I hear.
So wondering what you see, and you get there just in time to see, and you see Cognual in his stance, locked on the guy in front of him, but looks over and just growls, Grolgust. Kenro, what do you do?
I'll let my friends know that this is looks like the leader Cognual warned us about. We all need some help. I have a 3-action heal for a burst heal, I guess. I guess I can't even do that because I moved, didn't I? Oh no, that's bad.
What about a 2-action?
A 2-action will only heal one person. A burst heal
okay.
will
So
help everybody.
Okay.
We could really use that burst.
Call out a command. Get them to do something.
The guys?
Think about it. How could you delay everything for a single round?
How could I delay everything for a single round? I could use, actually, I have a focus spell cost Forced Quiet. It doesn't prevent a spell from being cast, like verbal components.
No, I mean, you're overthinking it. How could you delay the enemy?
Oh, close the door.
Yep. Just tell Cognual, close the door.
Cognual, close the door for a minute. I might be able to heal us up a little.
Okay.
And I will I'll let it do that.
And you want to delay your action until he does?
Well, I need a third. I need 3 actions to do a 3-action heal, so I have to wait till my next turn.
Okay, so you tell him to close the damn door. You got to heal. I'll give you that as a warning for 1 action. You've moved here this 2 because you've technically perception. You didn't call for it, but I kind of asked for it. So you're kind of burnt. But was there something you needed to slip in here?
I can cast. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just check our what's our health stat here. Cognual is not good either, is it?
Actually, I got to be mean because you were actually peering into a second room for tactical. You know, as opposed to like you just see whatever. I'm gonna burn. Yeah, because the perception per rules.
Okay,
it's all right.
That works for me. That's all good. It's all good.
Dark Mantle. Can't reach the door from where he is, but I might be able to shoot him with magic missile if I haven't used that already. Maybe he's got some of his own healing. I don't think so. Oh, he doesn't have it. He's got it in his book, but he doesn't have it memorized. Ooh. He casts light on himself so that there's none of this. We couldn't see shit, and it's our, I cast light. Cast light. No? You're not getting brighter in here? Where's Gregor? I have a light torch. Oh, he's already irradiating light. That's why. Okay, never mind. I'm already giving off light. Maybe he's already done that. What have I got? Acid Splash would hit Corey in the face. Tanglefoot. I'm going to try to trap the guy. Oh, no, we don't want him blocking the door. Telekinetic projectile. That's Spike. He looks over at the spike in the wall, yanks it out, and tosses it in the air, and then makes a gesture and mutters some magic, and the spike suddenly, with a life of its own, goes flying towards our bad guy. Feel free to golf clap. Gregor needs to target the bad guy. Boop. I'm going to take a -1 because I'm firing through friendlies, but what can you do? -2 because the doorway. And then telekinetic projectile. Cast. And it goes flying, and the Morlock, it misses. But hey, I did something cool looking. The Morlock in the doorway is yelling at his king, I will protect you, and takes a swing at Cognool and hits him with a 24 and does 7 points of damage. Smash. And then a -4 tries to bite him, but misses the mighty anvil bender. And then he takes a step back to protect his king. Which brings us to Dubsy.
I think I will move to the east 5 feet.
Okay.
And I will close that door so nothing comes behind us.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Cognool Anvilbender, with 1 hit point, obeys. He closes the door and backs off. Maybe looking for a potion while you're getting your... I don't know if he's got a potion or not. What do you guys get for potions? Bottle of midnight blue liquid. Oh. Stark vision. He doesn't want that. Healing potion minor. Okay. For emergencies, but at least Corey does have a healing potion on him. Actually, yeah, he will probably, because your one-off spell is not going to bring us back up to fighting. He's going to down that potion. A minor healing potion. Can I have a D8 from our healer, please?
From me?
Yep.
Yeah, D8. Open or tower? Open?
Open.
That's a 3.
I didn't want to get blamed for rolling a 1. So 30. Okay. Drinks his potion. Kraga, it's your turn. Very exciting. What do you want to do, Kraga?
I don't know.
It's combat. Don't think, just do. Well, I guess you can delay if we're waiting for, Do you have your own potion to crack open?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
The art dealer liked you best. Gave you a big special healing potion.
No. Oh, wait. Yes?
It would be a tragedy if you guys TPK'd with healing potions in your pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I don't have one in my inventory.
Okay. Who's holding on to that bow? You guys remember all that fuss and he ended up giving it to Kraga because he was a hero? You guys remember that? Maybe he drank it already.
Or I just never added it to my inventory. And...
It should be in the card sheet.
Well, you guys went back up against the Wraith, the Shadow, and I'm wondering if he used it then. If it saved his butt then. Right?
That's possible.
It's very possible. Anyway, Kraga, you want to just delay?
Yeah.
Want to wait for the heal?
Yeah, I got nothing. Can't do anything.
Okay. 4. Bang. Bang on the door. The door that Dubsy just closed. Something begins throwing its weight against it. Meanwhile, the king... Let's see now. I've cast this spell. And I've cast this spell. No escape. I cast telekinetic maneuver and use a spell to yank the door open. No, I'm just kidding. No, we don't hear what he's doing. Kenro, you're up. It's time.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
The spell that I have emanates a 30-foot radius.
Yep.
And it heals anything in that. Is that stopped by the closed door?
Barriers should stop it, yeah.
Can we say that? Okay. That's the
Possibly,
case.
yeah.
If that's the case, then I will cast heal on the party. Target everybody. I'll do a 3-point heal and use
You
my
give me a really good prayer. And you give me a really good prayer and a percentage in the tower, and we'll see what happens.
a percentage.
Yeah, give me percentage in the tower.
That's the 00 dice, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'll roll that right now.
Okay. I'll say there's a decent
Grasp
test.
the holy symbol, and I will look up the
Okay.
Callistria and say, Callistria, times are dire, and we're in vast need of your help. If you want me to survive, to kill these creatures, or to seek revenge, you'll help us now without helping them.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm listening. You get a nice little tingle. And you cast massive heal. So we're going to target you. We're going to target Kraga. We're going to target Eric. We're going to target Corey. And we're going to even target Dubsy.
Yep.
Why not? And what happens with your triple action heal, sir?
It says you disperse positive energy in a 30-foot emanation, and it targets all living and undead creatures in the burst.
Okay. What do you get?
8. I will roll it now and see what happens. We all get 7 hit points.
Not bad. I was going to say, if that rolled under 4, you might want to use your hero point this time around and re-roll.
Take a 7. I think we could all use 7.
Yep. I believe everyone did actually take 7, maybe. Looks like it.
Yeah. There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yep.
That's how we heal.
4 or 5. Yep. And that's all that I can do. Thank you, Callistria.
See you next week.
We'll have it from here.
And we'll see you all next time. No. Gregor Darkmantle. Now, did I not have 8 hit points before you healed me?
No, you had 1. Gregor went down to 1.
I thought that was Cognual.
Both of
They
them.
both. Yeah, they both.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So this heal was like, oh boy.
Okay. All right. His war flail still gleaming with magical energy, itching for the fight. Something is trying to get through the door that Dubsy's at. So he goes to the back and wants to help reinforce and hold that door with Dubsy. Because Gregor usually takes rear guard, yeah? He's usually the one that says what Drew literally said, I go to the door in case something comes behind me. That's usually Gregor's line.
That is.
and I missed it, and we had him at the front. So Dubsy filled in. Good, very good playing there, Drew. Cover your back, because sure enough, something went the long way around. After me screaming for my pet, and it's coming for you. And now we are trapped in a 10-foot tall, 20-foot wide hallway with a door on the corner, the north side at one end, west side, and a door getting hammered on the east side, the bottom. Gregor goes to help with the door. The Morlock waits. Dubsy, what do you do?
Okay. I think I'll just stay here and try to keep the door shut.
Okay.
Would that be like a athletics?
Well, what's your strength compared to Gregor's? Because if you move and we can put the guy that's not here on that door, at least that's something, you know.
Oh, my strength was pretty bad. I'm a +1.
Okay, so you probably want Gregor in front of the door so it's possible a little switcheroo and maybe have you aid another kind of thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So did you want to move, get ready for battle at the other end? Lead the strike? Or what's the plan, guys? What are we doing here, Dubs? Kenro called for a pause, but not a retreat. And quick thinking, Dubsy closes the door, and now everyone's looking at this door getting hammered on, and you all realize you're trapped. So now, what's the plan? Fight a war on two fronts, press forward and just try and keep that one door secure, or screw the front door and the caster and just try to open this door and fight our way out. As per usual, we're fighting our way out of here.
Yeah, maybe I'll move next to Kenro.
Okay.
And then ready in action to hit anything that might come into the square in front of the door.
Yep, sure. Double action or ready in action. You get your weapon ready. Okay. Cogdual hates waiting, but he will wait for our signal. Praga, what do you want to do, buddy? Ken said he's done everything he can, but now it's obvious instead of us retreating or pressing forward, someone's got to make the decision. One of these doors has to go open or not. I mean, there's lots of space. We could just live here forever. We've got food. You know, we could maybe wait them out.
Kraga does not cower in fear, and I will charge through the previous door that we closed at the Morlock.
Okay. Steps forward, whips the door open, and comes at Bob the Friendly Morlock. Blah. Okay, have at me.
Hit for 17 on the Morlock.
Could you imagine the Morlock? So I'm watching this door and I'm protecting my king, right? And beyond the door I hear, and then you hear the guy like open the door. And then double fist his maul again and come charging after like, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm coming. Pause, open the door nicely, and then come running in. Just kind of look funny to me. Kick ass time. Damage, Kraga.
22 damage.
You cleave his skull. It caves in so badly. Too much Underdark, not enough sunlight, you know. Bone fragments skew. The side of his head caves in, and he falls to the ground, dead as a doornail. Move, door, attack. Or I should say, door from an angle, move in, and attack. The mighty Kraga has spoken. Bang, bang, bang. Something slams its weight against that door, guys, from behind us, but does not get through. In front of you, Kraga, you see not one, but several guys and chairs all swirling around in a mirage in one square. As if several duplicate images and illusions are clinging to the original host and shuffling like a deck of cards, confusing you which is the actual one and which is merely illusion. And on top of that, I'd like to go back in time to that swing. 17 to hit the Morlock. I cast Bane 2 rounds ago. And I've been concentrating on stretching it out. And you stepped into my Bane. It's like Bless, only in reverse. You take negatives. So I want to know how bad Bane affects you. I think it's just -1. Yeah, -1 to attack, blah, blah, blah. And does my guy have an AC of 17? Because if he does, that means you missed and I didn't die. You probably got him clean, but I got to be sure. So oh my god, my AC is 17, dude. So sorry. Do you want to use your hero point to re-up that attack?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Give me another swing. Sorry, but there's a lot of setup for this fight, and I've got to use what I can.
And this time I got a natural 1.
Oh no. 22 points of damage. Okay, so apologies. This is what you picture happening in your mind, but then you shrug. I guess just envision the kill.
Yeah,
so nice.
I've seen scenes like that in movies where
yeah,
you see the character die, and then all of a sudden the camera goes back, and you're like, "Oh, that never happened."
That's a nice way. Thank you, saving me. Right, top of round 7, the Grelgast, the Morlock King. What you gonna do? What you really want to do? He is going to cast a spell. I cast Tendrils of Darkness. Grim Tendrils. Oh, no. Even better. I cast Phantom Pain. Can I have a will save, Krega?
Does it automatically do the will save when you cast a spell?
Not against players. I've rigged it so that... You know what I mean? When you guys cast spells, I have it automated to do my saves, and you guys go, yay, I kicked his butt. But I think it's fair that you guys, for the suspense, give me a will save, Though I could do them if you weren't aware of the effects. Anyway, what'd you get?
Failed. 9.
9. All right. Let's talk about Phantom Pain. What's my DC? 23? No.
Actually, I think I do have something that increases my...
DC 21. That is a nasty... Yeah, do you have... This is not a fear thing, though. It's just an illusion.
Yeah, never mind. I don't have any bonuses to will saves or anything.
Okay. Illusionary Pain racks you, dealing 2d4 mental damage and 1d4 persistent mental damage. You must attempt a will save. Not only did you fail, but you critically failed, and you are sickened 2. So, where are we here? You take, to start, 2d4, 7 points. Where are we here? Where's our guy? Krega takes 7, which brings you up to 31 damage with 9 hit points left. The persistent stuff we get to on your turn. And you gain the condition Sickened 2. You can take actions to retch, burning out those, because each 1 and now Sickened 2 are actions that are holding against you, and you need to take that time retching to clear the sickness. So it's almost like it's slowing you. Sickened 2. Krega is Sickened 2. Does grabbed affect your attacks? Your was it Maul is +8? Okay, no, you're fine. Didn't affect you. And that's the king. And he. Oh, where's my friend? I need to put my friend back in the way here. That's the king. Thank you very much. Kenro Lagar, if that is your real name. What do you do?
Oh boy, our friends are in trouble.
This is a good fight. What do we do?
If we're gonna go down, my friends, we go down swinging. Kraga, is he, I guess, because he's got his lower stance on right now, no, it's Cogno who would have the lower stance. Kraga's right in front of me. I can't get
Kraga's
past.
huge. He's 6'5" of everything. However, you're allowed to move through friendlies. You can step into a square and step sideways.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to get that close to the action when I'm not really a character who can.
Until you guys pour into this room and start like 5 against 2, you're at a serious disadvantage. They are using the doorway and a line as attrition. You know what I mean? They've got a warrior with a caster right behind, lined up to that doorway, and they're sniping you guys with spells. You need to get everybody in that room, or your guys are gonna.
No, there's other options.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll move in right to where I said there. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, so you move to Cagnol's position inside the doorway and then shift 10 feet to the right. I don't think these Morlocks get attacks of opportunity. Let me just double check. Automation. Nope. We're good.
Okay. All right. Let's say 5, 10, 15. I might even back up one. Go one more foot down as well as part of the initial movement there.
Sure.
And then I will look at the one guy who's injured there. That's one action. Yeah, I don't got much else to do.
Okay, give me perception. Let's look around. What are your options, right?
Well, I know it's around me. I can see the Morlock and the Morlock guy.
But perception will give you an official description of the room, and you know how they don't show everything on the map, right?
Well,
if you got
tower,
in the tower, if you got actions to burn, never hurts to look around.
Yeah,
you never know what could be laying around that's not on the map, right? A sofa-like throne made of an old mattress, several pieces of reconstructed furniture, and dozens of bones sprawl along the northern side of this room. A narrow rivulet of muddy water trickles from a narrow tunnel to the south and forms a puddle in the room's center, which Kenro is now standing in. There is actually a narrow fissure of an escape. And there's another fissure going off. It's a bit of a squeeze, but there are exits in this room.
Okay. Is it a free action to let my friends know that, or is that another action as well? To be like, hey guys, just let you know.
Well, you could just yell, guys, there's ways out this way. That's fine. As opposed to them being in the room and you saying, look here and look there. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then I'll do that. I'll look over there. I'll give them like a quick little heads up like that, not a full one, and then I will cast shield on myself. There. I already targeted myself there. So
behold the king in all his glory. It's like if Yoda got stretched on a rack and suffered from some 60s LSD.
Yeah, he's just mid-rave.
Yeah, he's just down, bow, 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 right?
Yep.
And then some serious going on here. That's you, Ken?
Yep, all done.
Okay. The Morlock that didn't quite die cocks his head at Cragdale, who's grinning at him like he's a dead man. He shivers. It's so intimidating. We both saw my own death, but for some crazy reason, thanks to my king spell, it didn't happen. You literally took the hairs off the front of my nose with that swing. He pauses for a moment and then doubles his attack rage. with a swing of a 15 and hits you with 1d6 plus 4. 6 points till Silver Tusk. And then Silver Tusk, it happens. What you've feared this entire time. Oh, not plus 4. -4. They get all bitey. You hate it when they get bitey, but you know he's going to bite you. And we flash back to the prison, or to like where you slip something jagged.
Card.
You stay. Oh, I don't have a name. Don't worry.
Grolgust?
No, this is Bob. This is Bob the Morlock. This is the generic guy. Don't worry. Bob the Morlock, Anyway, tries to bite into your armor and gets the actual sharp edge and chips a tooth and comes back reeling because he misses you. And not in a romantic sense. Which brings us to Gregor. Gregor, Hodar holds that damn door. Hodar, hold door. Freeing Dubsy to do awesome things with the party because he showed up tonight. Dubsy, what do you want to do?
Oh, let's see. Let's move in. Let's see. I guess I got to do it one at a time.
Okay.
And then I will move to the side, let's see, to the east of Morlock Bob.
Okay. Sliding up the wall right next to him. Okay.
And then I will attack him.
Okay.
Go 14 on the dice for 22.
Nicely done.
With 9 damage.
Yes. Sliding your short sword, I believe.
Yep.
Severely wounding him, taking him from the side. And that's you?
I can try one more time.
You're like a little frog fencer. It's your rapier.
Yeah.
Ungalled. Oh shit, that's kind of racist.
Ooh, 19. Got another hit.
That's okay. Eric's not here. The French-Canadian guy's not here. You're fine.
For 8 more damage.
8 more damage. Stabbing him twice, and he just cannot believe that you get the knife in between his narrow little ribs so deftly, so quickly, dropping him exceedingly low on hit points. Cog, duel, anvil, bender. Do you want him to stay and reinforce the door so Gregor doesn't die alone? Or do you want him in here taking a flanking position, kicking ass, and taking names?
I'm thinking move him in and help us out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He comes to a flanking position. Oh no. Our Moloch has become flat-footed because he is flanked, right? Sure. Pretty sure that's how it works. So I put that condition on him. 1, 2, 3. Cognul, the mighty anvil bender, uses his dwarven foo and his gorilla stance to take a mighty swing at our little friend and dragging it over for results. Gets a critical hit on this little dude. He goes wide, palms out, knuckles curled in, and then just smacks him upside the head, ear and ear. And when he lets go, the dude crumbles with bloody ichor coming out of the dude's ear holes. For some reason, it didn't land the damage. That's weird. Oh, because I need to put the damage on the guy. Sorry. Boof. There we go. And he's dying. Oh, the dwarf stole your kill again, just like old times, Spiegler. He's laughing.
Competition continues.
The competition continues, yeah. You guys are the OG, man. Original gangsters. Speaking of Kraga, oh, look, your friends have cleared the way to the caster. Do you want a piece of that, or are we going to start taking this battle more cautiously? It's your turn. What do you do?
Oh no, I'm still enraged, and I will attack.
Okay.
What did I just do? I tried to move my character. Now there's this big circle around me. Oh, okay. Man, I rolled a 1.
Uh-oh. You are attacking Gralgust.
That's a crit card.
You have a name, I have a name, and you have a melee weapon. Tonight's crit card brought to you by... Starting your turn, I need you to take D4 mental damage from his spell from before. You take... Come on. Didn't roll. Why didn't it roll? Come on, roll. You take 3 points of persistent mental damage. At the beginning of your turn.
Well, that would knock him down and out.
It would. So guess what? I won't cause you the nasty effect that's on this crit card. Would you like to know what was on the crit card? It's called...
No, it's good.
It's okay. I'll save it for next. Yeah, okay. It was really bad. It literally is called "This is bad." That is what it's what it's called. But we'll save that. Kraga falls unconscious at the end of the round. The camera shifts to Gregor as he realizes that the door is beginning to burn from the other side slowly from some sort of acid, and he calls to you guys that the door won't hold long, and we will see you all next time.
Warlock cast arcane gate because we need an escape. This magic weapon refused to turn the tide. It breathes by all of its saints. Who cares if we're a disgrace? And just one shove, our wizard rolled death and fell. Tell me why we brawl this thing. Too many limbs that sting. All of us flayed food for its spawn. Up our XP and then we'll bring new dice for the slaying. A pretty mix, blue, black, and gold. Rolling higher, love. Oh, tell me not to give up. Provoke me, haste me, faster dash. Returning, churning, savage attack. The character so cozy, buckets of dice. You know me, I'm gonna write all these actions down. Blowing bubbles below, see camping next to coyotes. I don't wanna die, let's head back to town. Let's head back to